Hello? Hello, hello? Are we live? How we looking, guys? Are we good? Let's just do a little checkaroo. Man, there's all kinds of new stuff since I last live streamed. It wasn't even that long time ago. So, wow, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome, one dog, to a fun doodle stream that is going to be pretty, fun and sketchy, and we're always good for the authenticity of sketching, which is going to be having some references here, and just doodling them and seeing what we can cook. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm just gonna get right into it. I haven't done this in a while, as far as like where I just doodle and chat with you guys. It's quite wholesome, but we're just gonna plow right through it and see what we can come up with. Matter of fact, I think what I'm gonna do is just get some gesture going. Roughly, because then it's like just going right in for the details of it when it's we should lay down a bit of a roadmap before we get into the nitty gritty details, So, gonna see what we can do there. Now, I do want to say that, gesture has been a strong passion of mine that I absolutely love. So, getting in on that and studying it is something that I really love to do, that I actively want to do, so that it's faster for us to draw, and understand what it is that is right in front of us on a more honest level. So something is feeling a bit off here with the body. But just gonna do some more tweaking here and there. As ever, we're in the gesture phase of things, so I'm not too worried about if something is a bit off here. Just doing some little tweaking goes a long way. As ever. The one thing, more than anything, that makes a gesture all the more fun is that um it's like that with the one phase where it's okay for it not to look okay, you know, because like um when we get to the uh like doing the more refined sketching, or you know, the rendering as well, then that's where it's you know, things get a little bit more intentional, you know, um with making it look clean and pleasing to look at. But with here, I'm just going with the flow, so to speak, and going off of more on what I feel than what I see, because then it's like what I feel can then just be tweaked on a little bit to match what it is that I see. Because then it's just like, you know, bit by bit, it starts to look more and more close to bit by bit. Okay, I'll move this head a little bit down. Going for a little bit something like this. This is a little bit too much, too low, I mean. Do a little bit more. Fine. Happen to feel like that a little bit. And the little studies I've done with the torso are helping out a bit here, so that's quite nice to feel. As ever, doing torso studies has been a active study as of recently, and I feel like this is a little bit off here. Maybe something like that. Anyway, yeah, so using my recent studies with drawing the torso is pretty good help with what we got going here. It's pretty like overwhelming a bit with drawing the torso, with there being like a lot of anatomy going on in the movements, and the clothing as well, since I mean obviously not everybody just goes around being naked, so but the thing that is nice, at least, is that clothing itself, rests on the body. It's not like it just floats there, you know. It always rests on the body, and so getting that underlying form of the body at least somewhat good is enough to go off of, you know. It'll be enough to go off of, at least for now. After all this body work, I have neglected the face. Let's see if we can tweak on that a little bit then. To work on it, I mean. However you want to say it. So for something like this, now I don't know if it's well, I hope it's not too noticeable, but ever since that latest Mac update came out, my OBS has been pretty laggy, and so that has been a real bummer. But you know, we're just gonna power through. It really acts up whenever I'm doing recording, which really sucks. Makes it just unbearable. So, which, you know, is fine. I love to do more live streams than video recording anyway, so it's not too much of a letdown there. I've been a bit on how to say it, like low on ideas as far as making videos anyway, so in a way this is like a break, so to speak, so that when I do make a consistent flow of things with videos, then we'll have something going. But for now, we just going through with what we got going right now. So pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Get something going a little bit like this for the hair. As ever, I do love Pinterest for its endless supply of amazing references and inspirations, and so you know it's very wholesome, and it's a gold mine really for inspiration. If you are like, oh man, I don't know what I want to draw, I don't feel inspired to do anything, then you know, give Pinterest a shot. It'll surprise you for sure. It's very wonderful database for content and getting inspired to pick up the pencil and just do something, you know. I got no sound like a broken record here, but Pinterest really is a wonderful platform for getting inspired. And you know, also it's really fun to just, you know, post on there too. It's at heart a image search engine, so for me, someone that is a visual learner, it's just pitch perfect, because you know, I learn best with visuals. So and Pinterest is like the expert when it comes to that. Like Instagram, YouTube, there's more where they're focused on the text kind of feel of things, you know, and Twitter too. But with Pinterest, it's like, you know, there's not much more to see than what's right in front of you, you know? It's a very honest platform. But anyway, we're just playing through with this hair here. And hopefully we can get something going with the and as ever, my intention with these are making it a doodles, and then once I'm feeling up to it, and I'll do some coloring on it, you know, and make it a proper doodle. But for now, I'm just gonna roughly get something on the paper, and then we'll get something going. I think so long as we can get something down that's along these lines, we can move on here. But I'm gonna do a little bit more refinement, and then we'll get on to the next sketch, because I do have 2 more after this. Gotta keep things pretty loose and free, since we are have that lag situation going with the OBS, so it's like I don't even want to like have something going that is on the long haul, so to speak. I mean, I'll still do, you know, doodles and all that, and studies of render studies for sure. But as far as drawing it out, I mean, feels weird. Or perhaps weird isn't a good word. It feels annoying. But we're just gonna power through it, y'all. We're just gonna power through it. That's what we do. That's what we're gonna do. Even if it feels it's annoying. Oh, hey there, hard boy. How's it going, buddy? It is I, hard boy, here to make fun chats. It's and I hope all's doing good with you, my friend. It's Christmas is right around the corner. Good time, and man, I hope you're doing warm. You're good, but very busy. Ah, yes, yes, yes. That be how life be. You know, the cold weather with December and getting towards the Christmas, it's definitely hitting. Definitely makes use of having sweaters for sure. Since I mean, don't ever use mine, but you know, it does provide, it just finally brings some use to it, you know, because it does get really cold, as I'm sure you know. Oh yes, so what we got going here, Odd Boy, are just some sketches. You know, gonna be doing some sketches of the beautiful ladies, as you know. Um so gonna keep it pretty long a bit. For the sketch anyway, for the stream, I mean. And finally have some good time to ourselves. It's surprisingly warm here for the time that it is. Is that right? Well, that's good to hear. It's you know, it's funny you say that. It's hilarious how much of influence the time has on the weather. It's pretty crazy with the difference with where I'm at. I think it's like with the seasons too, because it's like, you know, when we get to the summer seasons, then it's like things are scorching hot, and then the summer seasons, it's like Antarctica cold. You know, it's like there is no in between around here, you know, like that just pitch perfect weather. But oh well. Yes, hard boy. Always be good with the sketches. It keeps things authentic and honest, which is something that is always good to keep in mind and do. especially with this brush that I've been using. It's a real uh, comforting feel to it. I absolutely love it. Good, good stuff for the sketch and good stuff. Gonna map a little bit uh, info there for the wrists. And maybe tweak this a little bit. Normally when I do sketches like these, it's like I come back to it, do some more fine tuning to it, and then I'll, make great for um coloring it. Be for some good stuff. Think let's move this a little bit over here. So some like this. Haven't drawn much, but I did take part for a 3D contest by Crash Soon. Was fun. Really? A 3D contest. That sounded like fun, yeah. I hope that there was a lot of learning that you had with it. Good times with having fun. As ever. Thank you, Sonic David. Doing some of the gesture in mind with it, like studying the proportions. So dabbling with that in my study, so I appreciate that. You used what was it? Blender. Did you use Blender for it, Ard Boy? Crashoon is a YouTuber. I recommend their channel. Oh, he is he? Well then, perhaps I'll take a look at him in a little bit. It's really nice to see all kinds of people like um fulfilling their dreams. Um I follow all kinds of people on Instagram that they're doing their own manga. And so it's really cool. Also nice forehead. Oh yeah, let's see what we got going. Ah, yes. It is a nice forehead, isn't it? It's always loved the foreheads, hard boy. Again with the good old big foreheads. Maybe we just tweak that just a little bit. It's amazing how such a little tweak can go so far. Like, you know, with that other, the tic-tac-toe lady, the tic-tac-toe situation. So, it's quite fun. In fact, I think this hair is a little bit off here. I always love to pick out challenging references. Makes it so that improving is more there, you know? Ah, yes, the good stuff. The I really love that hand emoji. I'm forgetting what it's called. It's like the Gucci, you know, the Gucci. Oh, I'm so cringe. So very cringe. So I think if we can get something rough for the hair there. Ever so loosely. Pinched fingers, huh? Well, I mean, they're not exactly wrong, I guess, but... sounds a bit, well, obvious. But it's like, you make that kind of gesture when, you know, it's the good, where it looks good. The, authentic feel, you know? You know, speaking of YouTube, they've really upped their game with the interface here. It's like every time that I look back and see something with YouTube, it's like there's something new, you know, and the overlay looks really cool. I'm very nice. I call it the Mamma Mia gesture. The Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. You know, speaking of the Mamma Mia, have you seen the new trailers for the Mario movie, Ardboy? It's definitely getting the hype up for that movie. I cannot wait. Mamma mia. Oh, you haven't seen the first one? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're really good at making Mario into the movie. It's like when I first heard that it was gonna be by Illumination, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be phenomenal. Because Illumination and their movies, I've always really loved them. From the Despicable Me to the Lorax. I'm pretty sure they did the Lorax. They animated that, but you know, their movies are just really good. And so yeah, the Mario is in good hands. Very good hands. I haven't seen the new Despicable Me, actually. The Despicable Me 4. I hope they go through and do 5 and 6, because I feel like nobody would be complaining there. It's really good. Good stuff, good stuff. But I think we are nearing the end here with this sketch that we got going, so that we can move on to the next one. As ever, just gonna get the overall feel down, and then later I'll go in more for the fine-tune and details, make it more resemblance to the reference. Never been much for their humor, but can't deny the great animation. Yes, they've come a long way. A very long way. It's been a very great, you know, style of looking back to where they started to where they're at, you know. But yeah, it's good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna put a fin on this sketch right here, and then we'll move on to the next one. Just gonna plow right through it. Now, I hope it's not too noticeable, but it has been... OBS has been a little bit on the glitchy side of things, or laggy, I should say, with Clip Studio. Is like, ever since I did the the Mac update, the latest Mac update, it's had an effect on OBS, and so there's been some dropped frames I'm seeing. So I hope it's not too noticeable, Iron Boy. And it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to watching the new Frankenstein movie. There's a new Frankenstein movie. Is it an animation or is it a live action? Oh, good. Very good. It's very noticeable to me. But that may be just because, you know, the jawing. Gonna get something going here. Oh, live action, huh? Sounds pretty neat. A live action Frankenstein movie. I am forgetting the name of Frankenstein movie that was an animation. It was the one where the kid is bringing back his dog back to life. I forgot what it's called. Wonder what it was called. I'm watching you on a CRT, so maybe that's why I don't see any problems. A CRT. I don't know what that stands for. Ah, yes, it's called the stop motion. Yeah. Frankenweenie, I think that's what it was called. CRT, those old ass monitors. Oh, okay. Well, if it works, it works. So it's very good. Especially if you don't see the problems with it. So good stuff. As a matter of fact, we'll make this a little bit bigger. And maybe bring this up a little bit. get something loosely, and then we'll tweak it a bit here and there as ever. Lately, I've been doing plenty of studies on the torso, so that is definitely doing some work with this that we got going. It's stiff. Go for something like this. Maybe a little bit more. Something like this. Then we can get something down with the face here, since get look good. Gonna get something down. Perchance. Alright, boys. So, going back to how things can get a little cold, there's actually a bit of freeze going on right now, and I'm just over here so, like, puzzled, because there's a window, right? And my cat is literally right in front of it, and he's just soaking all it in. He's getting the forefront of it, but he just don't even care. This guy. Oh, cats are funny. So I think we can call this the eye line. I want to make these eyes a little bit more bigger than, you know, cartoony. The animal style, the anime style. And, or like my inspiration. So maybe we can do something like this. ever so loosely. Or, no, I think that's a little bit off. Do something like that. Yeah. Maybe we can get something like this for the eye here. Ever so loosely, ever so roughly. Perchance, perchance, perchance. And, yeah, we'll start getting some down. Maybe go for that a little bit. Ever so roughly, ever so loosely. And, fortunately, this girl has a bit of a forehead going. So, always good for the foreheads. Making them big. Making them cute. Around here, we are big forehead addicts. That'd be what we do. Get something going for the rest of the body here. Maybe we can go for something like this. Chip at the chin a little bit. Don't want it to look too masculine, so I think editing it a bit like that will help. Normally I add the face features on a different layer so that I don't have to worry about erasing something I'm not supposed to. But unfortunately, I forgot. But we can get away with it here, I think. We can get away with it. Go for something like that. But exaggerating it as ever. Just a tad. It's something a little bit for the brawl. And I think go like that a bit. Tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. As ever. And let's go back to this head over here. There you go for something like that. And then we can go for this, or now something is looking strange. Something is looking strange. I can add more collarbone, then it starts like this. This situation with the neck is throwing me off a little bit. Solid. That isn't the right word to say it, but it's like a bit of an ending there. What to do indeed. I think Because then now the neck looks a little bit too thick. So, I think maybe go like something like this. I mean, it does look a little thick here, but not too thick, you know? I think we can get away with that. Can come back to it later, as ever. We be doing what we can. I'm pretty happy with this. Be looking good, be looking good. Oh, okay, and then this is the hair that falls on the face a little bit. So have it be like, I think something like that. Not too sure. Not too sure. And let's put a bit of a resume on this arm situation that we got going here. Ever so loosely. And see what we can come up with on this one. For this bra here. Thank you, Race Sir. I appreciate it. Be doing some sketching and seeing what we can come up with. So let's see if we can get something down with this rest situation that we got going here. Ever so loosely. Perchance. Yeah, laid out a bit of a gesture there. The neat thing I love about sketching is that not every line has to make sense and or look pretty. So what we got going here is just tweaking things a little bit and then, you know, getting the overall idea across, you know. We can do that, we be doing good. Be doing good, be doing good. Let's see if we can get a bit of a... Is it called the underwear? I think there's like a... Is there a specific name for this? Name for that? The Calvin Klein's? It really is a nice aesthetic. Very nice aesthetic. Maybe we'll go for something like this. Using those lines as a bit of a guide. Very nice guide. Very nice. Very nice. Helps us get something loosely. Getting something like this, I think, can work. And then, let's go back to this arm situation a little bit. Map out something for the hand, although, not sure if I'm in the mood to lose my sanity over drawing hands. Just gonna get something loosely down and then we'll fine-tune the gesture. Well, I think Maybe this. Well, get something going a little bit. It's been far too long since I've drawn hands. Far too long. See what we got going here. Go for a little bit like that. The hand looks a little bit too thick here, but just gonna fine tune it a little bit. Fine tune it, fine tune it. Pursue it loosely. Just a tad. And flip things around here. So I think this arm, maybe we can make direct a little bit more. Doing the good old flipperoo makes it nice to see things that could use some more fixing. But yeah, this is pretty nice. Maybe the arm is a little bit too long here, so maybe how do I fix this? How do I bring it up a little bit more? Maybe something like this. Bring it up a little bit more, then we'll fine-tuned again as ever. we'll tone this arm out a little bit. I think this arm a little bit too much tapered. Maybe like that for the back there. And gonna do some more cleaning and all that, but for the most part, I think we're almost done with this sketch that we got going. So we can move on to the next one. Maybe go for something like this. Do some a little racing here and there, some lining here and there. Perchance, perchance, perchance. And not too shabby, definitely not too shabby. Over like that. A little bit. And then we can just do this. And then the hair is a little bit something is strange here. I think we go like this. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit boring right now, Ard Boy, with openly talking my thoughts. What I forgot the word for that, the saying for that. Thinking out loud, yes, that's it. Thinking out loud. It'd be an intentional habit. I think if we can get something like this down, then we get away with it. Just a tad. Maybe this. Do some little tweaking on the belly button. Go for that a little bit. And more fine tuning. More fine tuning. We're giving her a bit of a forehead there, but I think we can get away with it. She already has a big forehead. Oh my gosh. That's never gonna get old. That's never gonna get old. I think we can knock this out. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Then we can move on to the last one that we got going. Go for some like this. And yeah, I mean, pretty good stuff. Good stuff. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna erase this mouth here. Here we go for something like that. Adds more to the perspective of it, I think, because her head is tilted back there, so I think it works. Good stuff, good stuff. Good sketch, for sure. Yeah, let's, oh, let me flip it. I wonder if I flipped the other one too. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah. Neat. Now, in particular, when I picked out sketches, my main focus is to study the body in particular, not so much the action in the clothes, but like to just get better at drawing the body itself, so that when we do tackle like the clothing, then we already have a pretty good idea on how to draw the body, since you know clothes, they rest on the body, so naturally it would be good to get a good understanding of the body before we tackle on the icing on the cake, so to speak. Get loose gesture going here. Maybe go for like this a little bit. Tweaking it ever so much. Think go for a little bit like that. I wonder. Or a little bit like this. Go for a little bit like this. And then with her eyes closed a little bit here, so we can keep it pretty simple, fortunately. Things pretty simple, maybe like this. Tad. Maybe go for something like that. Let me just flip it again, see what more we can fine tune, if anything. Well, not if anything, there's always something to work on. But we can just get the overall idea across, then we will count that as a dub. Let's get this for the hairline. I think I'm gonna focus on the hair before we get to the rest of the arm and the banana that she has on top of her head. Of the three, I am most definitely going to color this one first. So this one's real cutesy and dynamic with the pose. So I'm already looking forward to coloring it. Definitely, though, we'll go for a bit of a break and have some fresh air. Gotta get into the cool breeze while it's here, you know? Because it is very nice. It's very nice outside right now. I'm, what's the word for it? Like, outdoorsy? Because I know the name for, like, someone who, likes to stay indoors, that's a homebody. And, but as far as someone who's likes to be out in the open, I'm forgetting what that's called. This I am. We go for like this. Now that it's colder, my cats like to snuggle up to me when in bed. Aww, that's adorable. Always gotta love when the cats love to get close to you. Mine's been doing that a lot as well. It's very cute when they do that, isn't it? It is adorable indeed. Good old cats. Mine is like loves to sleep all day, which is the funny part. Is like um it's like, you know, what is the life of a cat though? It's funny how it is like they eat, they sleep, and then they get uh loved by us humans. Oh yes, and they poop. Eat, sleep, poop, and get loved by humans. That be the life of a cat. Go for something like this, perhaps, perchance. Don't forget the screaming into the void at 3 a.m. Oh, oh my gosh, yes. Oh, why can't cats just meow when I want them to, then not meow when I don't want them to? You know what I mean? Like, when a cat wants something, they want it. You know, they don't care if they make a fuss out of it, do they? But oh well, it's part of the lifestyle of having the cats. I think this chin is a little bit too much. We go for something like that a little. I think that's much better. Much better, much better, much better. Oh yeah, so are your cats home wreckers, hard boy? They're always so fun at that. In what way? Well, uh, that's just about. Anyway, I guess furniture, the beds, the actual. Like, it's so funny. Cats will just find anything that mess around with. The old one that I had always messed with my mom and always giggled at it. Cats have such fun personalities. Troublemakers. I think that's the better way I was trying to say it. Troublemakers. They're troublemakers. The old one, you can pick him up, do anything with, and is really chill. Until he wants something. Is that right? Once it gets like, you can hold me, but now I want something, so now you can't hold me anymore. It's like, what's the word? It's like a trading business. You give me what I want, and I give you what you want. Oh, that's funny. Cats are little dealers, man. They really are. Can be so loud you can hear him in the apartment cellar. Oh man, really? You can get that loud, huh? Oh boy. Sounds like he's wonderful in the night then, don't he? Think something like that. Or maybe, no, this is the one that's in front. It'd be the obliques. The obliquies. The little one makes a drama and complains for every little thing, but I'm also a pushover and real scaredy cat. Oh, is he? That's funny. I remember having a drama cat as well, with one of the cats. My mom did not like her, and eventually it got pretty bad to the point where she just kicked her out. Drama cats are not a fan favorite for my mom. It was funny though. Or no, funny is not the right word. No, it is not. It's more like It was a long time coming. We can get something down for these legs here. Ever so roughly. Perchance, perchance, perchance. I'll come back to that arm in a second, but I'm just gonna get something down for this. The hand that we got going here, and the undies. Not too sure. Again, so long as we get the overall idea across, then we can call it a good deal. Because later I can always just come back to it and do more fine-tuning. Especially with this one, because I actually really like it. So I'm going to make sure it's the absolute best I can do. I absolutely love when Pinterest comes through and gives me a great reference to work on. Most definitely my favorite source for references. And also tutorials, since I'm a very hardcore visual learner. So, Pinterest is like my love. I think what I will do is bring this down a little bit. So that we can have room for the hand here. Ever so loosely, ever so roughly. Go for something like this. Perchance. On this. Okay. There is all kinds of action going on here with the hand, throwing me off a bit. Very artistic hand right here. The space with the hand and the head are a bit different here, so I'm wondering why that is. I think it's because it's a little bit too big. Maybe if I just make it a little bit smaller, then we can work with it. Because the distance with the forearm and the head here is way different too. So making the honest efforts to be intentional. Maybe we can do some more tweaking with the arm here. Maybe something like that. The distance with the hair here is still pretty different. We tweak this a little bit more. Over something like this. Ever so loosely. Ever so loosely. I'm thinking though it may be because of the forearm here. Maybe it's a little bit too short. It's maybe something more like this. I can always come back to it, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. Not going to be too worried about it. Not going to be too worried. Maybe make this finger a little bit shorter. something like that. We'll just go like this for this banana. And I think what we'll do is just get something going with this underwear here, and then we're done, so to speak. Since I'll come back to this later and get more specific with it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Pretty much finished. As far as like the overall idea is concerned. So yeah, it's been good stuff. Pretty good stuff, as always. Good studies, good sketching, as ever. Maybe make this arm a little bit more like this. As ever, we'll definitely come back to this arm situation here later. But for now, I just want to get the nitty-gritty out of the way first before we get into the detailing. Give a little bit of muscle right there. And if something does not look, I think it can go a little bit more like this. Switch on. And okay, let's put down a little bit of belly button we got going. And yeah, I mean that's I think that's just about it for the most part. It's definitely, you know, something to come back to. But I mean, this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty content with this, for sure. Pretty content. Good stuff. For sure. But I mean, with that, I think I'm gonna start to bring this to a close. As ever, I do appreciate watching in on Hard Boy. You know, always be having a good time with you around, buddy. And yeah, having some Um, good laughs, good sketching, and good times. Good times for sure. As always. But yeah, I'm gonna bring this to a close. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching along, buddy. It's great. Yes, it's been great. Been great. Good stuff. Good sketches. Good times. Good times. I always love to get into the sketching side of things and share things along. You know, it's good stuff. Makes for great documenting because you know from here we only get better. You know, it's really nice. Trying new things and you know just experiencing new stuff. I it was just yesterday that I got the 50 followers on TikTok, so that's where I saw the pop-up of like now you can do lives. I'm like, oh okay. So gonna see if we can what we can come up with there. I definitely am not gonna do like live streaming like here on YouTube because that feels a little bit too unrealistic, but maybe like you know short sketching, you know 30 minutes, see what we can do there because it's really great too, you know, getting to feel like because making something like this would take me like a whole day back when I first started drawing, but now it's gone much faster and I definitely feel that, you know, it's really nice. I'm really content with where we are going. So yes, I'm pretty excited. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, doing some sketches, good stuff, good times, and as ever, I'll be seeing you around, Art Boy. Thank you for sticking around, and yeah, this was good sketches, good stuff, good times. I'll be seeing you around, y'all around. I'll be seeing you guys around, and yeah, we're having fun streaming as ever. Thank you, Art Boy. Yes, it's been fun. Good experiences, good documentations, and you know, as ever growing and ever loving. Really. But yeah, I'm gonna close things up. Good times, good sketches, and yeah, good drawing. Bye bye, Art Boy, and bye bye, everybody.